What do you do if someone you care about starts losing interest in you? It can be a heartbreaking and confusing experience, but it doesn't have to be the end of the relationship. Instead of letting them slip away, there are proven steps you can take to reignite their interest in you. Not only that, if you follow what we are going to show you in this video, chances are they will value and respect you more than before. By the end of this video, you will discover the 11 proven tips on what to do when someone loses interest in you. If you are new here, subscribe for more social psychology videos and leave a comment below saying, "I subscribed." I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. Let's start. Number 11. Keep yourself busy with activities that bring you joy. If you're feeling like someone is losing interest in you, don't despair. Instead, take this opportunity to explore new hobbies and activities that bring you joy. Whether it's a cooking class, a pottery class, a dance class, or even a book club, getting yourself out of the house and doing something that you enjoy can help you focus on yourself and build your own self-confidence. So, don't let someone else's lack of interest define you. Instead, find joy in the things that make you happy and put your energy into them. You'll be sure to come out of it feeling better and more confident than ever. Number 10. Don't prioritize them. When someone is losing interest in you, don't try to prioritize them or make them a priority in your life. Instead, take a step back and give them space. Don't go out of your way to try to win them back or persuade them to stay. As the saying goes, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours forever. If it doesn't, it was never meant to be. Allow them the freedom to make their own decision, and don't force them to stay if they don't want to. Number 9. Avoid pressuring them. No one likes to feel pressured, and it's even worse when someone you care about is on the receiving end. If you feel that someone is losing interest in you, the best thing you can do is be patient and avoid pressuring them. This allows them to come to their own conclusion about where their feelings lie, rather than pushing them to stay. Give them the freedom to move away and make their own decisions. The last thing you want to do is make them feel like they're in a corner and have to stay with you. Instead, be understanding and let them take the lead. If they decide to stay, then great. But if not, you should respect that decision and honor their wishes. It's not easy, but it's important to remember that pressuring someone won't make them stay in the long run. Number 8. Work on your inner self. Don't focus on the person who is losing interest. Take some time to focus on yourself. Work on improving your inner self. Spend time doing activities that make you feel happy and fulfilled. Develop your interests and passions, and make sure you're taking care of your physical and mental health. This is an opportunity to be honest with yourself about who you are and what you need from relationships. You may discover that the person who's losing interest is not the right fit for you after all, or you may come to realize that the relationship just needs some changes or adjustments. Either way, by taking the time to work on your inner self, you'll be able to better understand your needs, desires, and boundaries. You'll be in a better place to make decisions about how to handle the situation with the person who's losing interest. Number 7. Don't be available all the time. Time is the most valuable commodity. If you don't use it wisely, you'll never get it back. Sometimes, when we're in a relationship, we tend to be overly available for our partners. We're always eager to respond to their messages or be available for them at any time. While it's important to be supportive and reliable for our partners, it's also important to give them some space and be a bit mysterious. This doesn't mean that you should ignore them or give them the cold shoulder. It just means that you need to give them some space and not be available all the time. This will help them remember why they were drawn to you in the first place, and it will make them want to know more about you. If you're always around, they may take you for granted and not value your presence. Give them a chance to miss you and appreciate you when you are around. Make yourself scarce, and they may just come back around with a renewed interest. Number 6. Stop contacting them. It's never easy when someone starts to lose interest in you, but the best thing to do is stop contacting them. Trying to make someone stay around when they don't want to is a futile effort that can only cause more hurt and pain. You may be tempted to reach out and ask what's wrong or try to salvage the relationship, but it's important to resist that urge. If you don't stop contacting them, it will only make things worse and possibly push them further away. It may be hard, but it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Number 5. Make them see your value. The only way to make someone value you is to understand your own self-worth and make sure they see it too. Seeing your value is essential to establishing a meaningful and lasting connection. You must be confident in your worth and recognize that you have something unique to offer. Otherwise, the other person won't be able to recognize it either. Show them what you can bring to the table and why they need you in their lives. Demonstrate your skills and talents and make sure they understand why you are important. Focus on your good qualities and don't be afraid to say what you think and how you feel. Number 4. Spend time with other people. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you too can become great. Putting yourself around positive people can help you feel better about yourself and remind you of your worth. Taking a break from the situation can also give you the opportunity to look at it from a different perspective. When you spend time with other people, you can get different points of view and gain new insights on how to handle the situation. You may find that the best thing to do is to accept that the person who is losing interest in you is no longer a part of your life. And if they do come back around, be sure to recognize the signs of disinterest and take steps to protect yourself. Spending time with other people is a great way to build a strong support system that will be there for you no matter what. Number 3. Don't be too pushy. Pushiness is a sign of desperation, and desperation is never attractive. It's easy to get carried away when we're trying to keep someone interested. We start to think that if we push harder and try to make them like us more, then eventually we'll get the result we want. The truth is, pushing someone away is never the answer. When someone's losing interest in you, the best thing to do is take a step back and not force them to stay. Don't be too eager to please or force a commitment. Trying to push someone to stay with you, even if you don't mean it, can make them feel smothered and overwhelmed. Instead, focus on doing things that make you feel confident and happy. That will show them that you're independent and that you don't need them to make you feel good about yourself. Number 2. Don't make excuses for their behavior. Making excuses for someone who's losing interest in you is not only futile, it's a sure sign that you're not respecting yourself. When someone is losing interest in you, it can be tempting to make excuses for their behavior, but doing so will only reinforce the idea that it's okay not to put any effort into the relationship. You need to be honest with yourself and with them and address the issue head-on. Ask questions to better understand their feelings and try to be open to any feedback they may have. If they're no longer interested, then accept it and move on, rather than trying to make excuses for why they may be feeling that way. Doing so will help you avoid further disappointment and heartache. Number 1. Focus on your own goals and ambition. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It's easy to get discouraged when someone you care about loses interest in you. It's important to remember that your happiness and success should come from within. No matter what happens, you should focus on your own goals and ambitions. Don't let someone else's opinion of you dictate your own self-worth. Remind yourself of the amazing things you have to offer, and don't let anyone take that away from you. Remember to stay authentic and don't settle for anything less than what you deserve. You have the power to create your own future, so don't let anyone stand in the way of your dreams. The main message of the video is to take a step back and assess the situation calmly. Take some time apart to give each other space and sort out your feelings. This can help you both get a better understanding of where the relationship is going. Don't be afraid to take a break from the relationship if things aren't working out. If the other person is still not interested, it's important to accept the situation and move on gracefully. By following these steps, you can help ensure that you handle the situation in the best way possible. Now, leave an honest answer in the comment section below. What do you usually do when someone starts losing interest in you? We would love to hear from you. Now you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you how to make anyone immediately regret ignoring you. Make sure to watch it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.